Hi everyone, this is a video review of the Transformers Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Hotshot. As you can see, Hotshot looks and feels very much like the way he does in the Armada anime, especially with how nice this face is right here. Like all the how much silver is on the chest, uh, molded details on the legs is nice. It's got a visor, it's kind of loose. Falls down on its own from time to time. Not much going on the backside. There's this cannon though. These wheels that can in front of and behind his cannon, and I believe in the cartoon the Minicon plugs in. Unfortunately, he doesn't come with one, but it's supposed to plug in and make this go up. You can also I'll get this down, but it's usually the more hollow side that's on the inside here. So get this down so you see the less hollow side behind him. And then there's his gun, which looks like and becomes his engine in vehicle mode. Now, as for the articulation, he has legs, can do the splits. Fortunately, as we suspected from seeing online pictures of Hotshot before his release, these things, the vehicle mode cable does block his knee articulation, so you have to get this out. I know this feels unnatural that you have to get that panel, swing that panel out, but it does, his knee can go the full 90 degrees. You got ankle pivot here. It's probably about as far as you may want it to go. The arms can go up and down. These things block it. You can get this up. It can go up more. See if you can. And of course, you can actually make it go back here as well, and have to finagle with that to move his shoulders, which again I know must feel unnatural to have to do that to get the shoulders to go all the way around, but they do that. Bicep also full 360, bends about 90 degrees, but there's no wrist swivel here. And the head looks like it just spins, turns around. I don't think it goes up and down. So all in all, good robot mode that feels like Hotshot in his Armada cartoon appearance, with some decent articulation, even though you got to move some stuff out of the way. So, as for vehicle mode, you want to these up here. You sort of want to get this back part over him. Gonna spin his arms like this. That will be important later. So oh wait, the head isn't supposed to go in there. You're supposed to get this in here. Then yeah. Then get this part down here. Of course, the shoulder pads, collapse those down. Then you want to, these legs form the whole front of the car. So you have to turn both the hips and the thighs around. What you want to do then is, you see, you sort of want to get this down. So as you can see, the legs, swing this around, then you sort of want to bring this here. First you should collapse this. Oh, and there's some bits inside the window here, so get that bit out as well. Of course, collapse this, and you want to see the car mode sort of forming right now. Now, when I'm gonna swing this sort of together like this, and then you can tell there's these tabs here. It goes into this slot here. Now the instructions say to just push it together, but I think it's easier to just push the slot over on top of that tab on my copy. Same for this tab here, but you can do whatever feels easier to you. But you do have to watch out for these tabs. Make sure they don't break or anything. You should, I think there's some tabs in here you gotta get placed in. You may have noticed, remember I told you to have the arms rotated in this position, and that's because these tabs go in here. Same for this side. Yeah, get the tabs together. And yeah. Again, get everything tabbed in. And now here he is in his vehicle mode. Or car mode. Get the engine on top, and yeah, looks pretty good. Articulation, transformation, seams aren't that bad. Yeah. Looks car mode looks pretty cool. Like a Bumblebee race car with some bits of silver paint on the front. And it's got some nice colored translucent windows, which I think is common for Armada figures. Translucent windows were common for Armada figures back when Armada was the newest series. So to get him, bottom looks fine. It's not like you got the head showing, though. You do still some of the arms and part legs. It's not like the head's. It's not like you see the head down there, though. So yeah, not bad. So to get him into his robot mode, I'm going to get the engine out. It's pretty tough. And the last thing we did was get the car doors in. So first thing, that should be the first thing I do. And you just want to sort of deconstruct the front. So get this off, and I think I showed it was easier to just slide some of the stuff up. So I mean down. So you gotta just slide the stuff up to get it apart. And then I want to get this also separate this here. However, gonna form the legs. So you want to get this down here extended up. This tab is going to go into the knee, and some stuff's colliding. I didn't really figure out what sequence I'm supposed to do this exactly. However, should be easy to get it back into robot mode than the other way around. I think you're supposed to, even though you're supposed to move this out to bend the knee, this bit here does go into this, can rest in this tab here. I'm going to do the same on the others. Leg here. And I haven't figured out what the exact sequence I'm supposed to do this. But I have a pretty good idea of how to transform him back. So get this here, the arms out. The head up here. Swing this up. Shoulder pads down here. The visor up. And again, I'm going to check here. Again, the windows can rest on this tab here, so this lined up. It's not super important. Like I said, you move this out just to the knee anyways, but for any other pose, any other sort of pose, you sort of want the windows back there like that. And here is Hotshot back in his robot mode. Now, as for comparison, here he is with the Bendy Prime released for Armada at the time. As you can see, their Prime is still, they're about the same size, or Prime is a bit bigger as he should be, so works pretty well in scale with this figure. So in conclusion, this is a good figure. Looks and feels like Hotshot from Armada. Transformation was okay. Take care to not have parts colliding all the time. So overall, this is a good toy that has modern articulation, and it really needed that modern articulation. There were many figures in Armada released at that time with terrible articulation. Well, that's it for my review. And if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would appreciate that. Bye.